Hey everyone, it's Tara. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the prettiest books I own. Some of these are like special edition covers, and then some of them are just really pretty book covers. So if you want to see the prettiest books I own, just keep watching. I do want to say that none of these are historicals because I just did a historical collection video which showed all those beautiful covers and then the step backs for the ones that had step backs. So all of these are all other different genres of book minus the historical romances. So the first one I have here that I think is one of the prettiest covers is Reborn Yesterday by Tessa Bailey. This is kind of catching the ring light, but if you can see, it's just so beautiful and bright. I love her dress, and I love how it's like kind of flipped upside down between the two. Anyways, this is about a Jenny Lynn who is like, she believes she works in a mortuary, and then Jonas Cantrell ends up on her table, but he ends up coming back to life. Obviously he's like a vampire, and they meet and they kind of like fall in love. I really enjoyed this one by Tessa Bailey. I thought it was really good. This one I have is actually one I haven't read, but I just think it's a beautiful cover, and it's Daughters of Jubilation by Carolee Corcoran. And this one, I'll go ahead and read the insert for you, but it says, in the Jim Crow South, white supremacy reigns and tensions are high, but Eveline DeChance has other things to worry about. She has two little sisters to look after, an overworked single mother, and a longtime crush who is finally making a move. On top of all that, Evie's magic abilities are growing stronger. By the day, her family calls it Jubilation, a gift passed down from generations of black women since the time of slavery, and as her own magic continues to unlock, something dark comes loose and threatens to resurface. When the demons of Evie's past finally shake free, she must embrace her mighty lineage and summon the power that lies within her. It just seems interesting and intriguing, so I want to try it out, but just look at this cover. It is so beautiful. Look at how bright. And then the girl on the front, and she's just gorgeous. And then on the back, it goes into, I just think it's a beautiful cover. And I really liked like the cover art. It's gorgeous. So yeah, I can't wait to read that one. So the next one I have is actually one I've already read, and that one is The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune. And this one is just gorgeous too. Like, I love the sea, I love the drawing of the cliff and the house and the colors. It's just beautiful, and it like kind of goes onto the spine, and then onto the back is pretty too. But I absolutely loved this book. But it is about Linus Baker, who is in charge of like magical, like going to magical being households, or like he's a caseworker for the department in charge of magical youth, and he has to go to the house in the Cerulean Sea where they have definitely an interesting lot of students or of youth there, and it's just a beautiful book. I really loved all the characters, and I loved the love story. It was just gorgeous. Gorgeous book with a gorgeous cover. So the next one I have is actually new to my collection, and I believe this one is like a small town romance, maybe like romantic suspense. And this one is Tattered Stars by Catherine Cowles. This one, if you look, the mountains are just beautiful, and it's a sunset, and it actually like goes like through onto the back, and it's just gorgeous. But this one seems interesting. So it's about, I can't remember his name, so Hayes, and he is like, something happened to, I think, somebody within his family, and so like her father destroyed his family, and she's coming back into town, and so it's kind of like their love story from there. He really wants nothing to do with her, but obviously things change from there. So this one seems good, and it's just a gorgeous cover. I just love the purple and oranges, and of course the couple is adorable too. So the next one I have is also new to me as well, but it is one I have read. It's part of the Bridgerton series, and it's The Viscount Who Loved Me by Julia Quinn, and this one is really pretty. It's a hardcover, and it kind of has like this pretty design, and then it has Anthony and, why can I not remember her name? Kate. Anthony and Kate on the cover, and it's really pretty. I found this one at Target. It is definitely not as pretty as the Lumicrates editions, but this one is still gorgeous too. So I found that one at Target recently. So this is a hate to love romance between Anthony and Kate. Anthony is set to find a wife. During this season, he's trying to, wed Kate's sister, but there's this growing attraction between him and Kate. So, and it's their story from there. I really enjoyed this one. So the next one I have, I've also read, and it is A Lots Away by Darcy Little Badger. And this one is just gorgeous too. I think it's so pretty. This looks like brush strokes painted, and it goes on to the back. So this one is about A Lots Away, and it's kind of like magical realism, and it has like magic and monsters, and then A Lots Away has like a ghost dog, which is really cute. And they start to notice like her, I think it's her cousin. It's something like that. It's her cousin who passes away, and in like mysterious circumstances, and she starts to like kind of have, I think, visions, or like his ghost or something coming back, and she starts investigating and prying into things because obviously something, bad has happened, and there's people who want to cover it up. And so it kind of goes from there. I really liked this story. I thought it was like beautifully written. I believe this is, I don't know, I think it's young adult, but it could also potentially be considered middle grade, maybe because of some of the themes I would consider it young adult. But it also has a beautiful hardcover underneath. It has the little dogs that continue on. Yeah. Okay, so it is just on the front, but I think it's really pretty how it has that underneath the cover. And then of course the cover is just gorgeous too. And another one that I read the beginning of the year that has a beautiful cover is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. So it kind of catches the light, and sometimes it looks silver, sometimes it looks gold, but it's really pretty. And kind of has like a pretty inside too. And then the design goes on to the back. And I just really thought this one was gorgeous. Really pretty spine. And obviously it's Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. It's about Darcy and Elizabeth, and it's their love story. This one might be the original Hate to Love, so I definitely enjoyed this one. So the next one I have that I think is a beautiful, it's actually a special edition, and I believe, yeah, it's the Seasons edition for The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. And if you can see, it's like, I think it's laser cut, and it's like a green and a purple, which are like my two favorite colors. And I actually used to love, as a kid, The Secret Garden, the movie. And so I wanted to read the book. And so this one is actually about, it's orphan Mary Lennox. She comes to live in her uncle's great house, and she finds it full of secrets. So this one is gorgeous, and I actually got a bookmark that went with it. It goes with it, and I think it is laser cut, but it's really pretty. Last one I have is Lore Olympus by Rachel Smythe. This one is a graphic novel and its cover is beautiful. It's a Hades and Persephone retelling. So you got like the pink for Persephone and then like the underworld blue for Hades. And it goes all the way around the book. And I just think it's really beautiful. It's not only beautiful on the outside, but it is beautiful on the inside as well. With beautiful colors and pictures and illustrations. It's a really good one. So yeah, that is my last one. So those are all of the books that I have that I own that I think have the prettiest covers. Let me know which ones that you have or which books you think have the prettiest covers. I did order a special edition of The House in the Cerulean Sea with sprayed edges, and I can't wait to get that one. I think I get it in January, and that was like through Barnes & Noble. But like and subscribe if you would like to, and I will just talk to you later. Bye.